Copywriting for most of us can be a difficult and time-consuming process. Whether you're writing blog posts for SEO or creating YouTube video scripts like myself, anything that can make your life easier is a big plus. Obviously, outsourcing your content production to a professional is the ideal, but finding good copywriters that don't cost an arm and a leg is difficult. The expense can often outweigh the benefits. This is where JASPER.AI comes in. It's the next generation in copywriting assistant tools that are now changing the copywriting game. I personally build faceless YouTube channels for profit, and I don't like to outsource content until the channel is making money. And with JASPER.AI, I can write video scripts in under an hour. In many ways, this tool is better at writing than I am, which is proof that AI will one day take over the world and destroy us all. But until the world ends, you can leverage this technology to make more money online. So in this video, I want to do a full review of JASPER.AI, how it works, and the pros and cons after using it for a number of months. I'll put links in the video description to where you can get a free trial to try it out for yourself. With that said, let's jump on my computer and get started. If you have any questions afterwards, just ask in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer those for you. Okay, so once inside JASPER.AI, you're going to see your list of different sections down the side. You'll see your recent projects here, but then you're going to have your template options, your documents, and your recipes. They have an entire another tool built in for art, and that's AI art for producing different types of social media graphics and other things. I don't actually have access to that, but it's an entirely different tool and perhaps something that you're interested in. But all I really care about inside of Jasper is creating my video scripts, blog posts, other types of copywriting such as sales pages and website pages. So the main thing you're going to be interested in is going to be templates and documents. Now, depending on the type of account you have, you're either going to have access to documents or just access to the templates. The templates are essentially done-for-you frameworks that are going to help you create different types of bespoke content. So these could be your Amazon product designs, they could be summaries of content, it could be creating information for different websites, conclusions for your blog articles. So it's literally breaking down all of the different types of articles and copy that you may want to create. So we've literally got everything in here, and you could just have a Word document open and use these particular templates to build out different parts of your blog post or video script. So we go all the way down, you can see they've got a huge number of done-for-you templates to work from. But what I really like, and which is the boss mode account, is where you have access to documents. Now, documents is where I can actually build out like a Word document and build everything inside of it and use commands to automate a lot of the process. So this is definitely one of the best features that I consider that this has. The other thing is recipes. Now, recipes are similar to templates. They are just formats that you can follow along with. So I really see these as just being very similar to templates themselves. But what I prefer to use is the documents part here. So what I'm going to do here is create a new document. And then we could either build it from scratch, or we could start with a blog post format. Now, I actually like to use the blog post format for building out my video scripts as well, as it's just a great way to get started with a document. So let's click on this, and I'll take you through an example of creating a video script, or if you were doing it, a blog post. So we just click on that. And then the first thing you're going to want to do is create a title. Now, I've come up with an idea here where I could do, say, a video on the benefits of the keto diet. And if I copy that, I normally like to start with other people's blog posts and content and work from there, as it gives me a good idea for a starting point, and then I can get Jasper to start writing everything for me. So if I paste that title in there, I could then go, that's the keyword I want to use, and maybe I could say, okay, I want the 7 benefits of a keto diet, and go continue. And then come down, and I can actually get it to generate titles for me, which I really love because it comes up with some great ideas. And as we can see, ketosis, the secret to keto-friendly weight loss, why the ketogenic diet is the best way to lose weight and boost energy, the top 7 benefits of the keto diet. I really like this one, but I think I'll stick to this because I'm creating a video script and I want 7 benefits. I want 7 points in the video. So I'm going to use that one. And then I can come down and I can say, okay, great, now generate me an intro paragraph. And then we can come down and I can see the opening paragraph has potentially been written for me. Now, what I may have wanted to do was leave out the number 7 so it didn't list out 7 potential benefits, but we can have those marked out and ready to go anyways. But what I want is just an opening paragraph, something that's going to read well and make sense. So, for example, this one. Actually, let's look at this. The keto diet is all the rage right now, but what is it? And why are so many people jumping on board? The keto diet is a low-carb, high-fat diet that helps you... Okay, so this is great. So we've already got information on why it's so great, and then we could go deeper into that. So let's go use this one. And then I go Open Editor. And what you'll see is that it's already populated this, it's already created the title, and it's already started auto-filling this side section here. Now, how you work from the document is very similar to how you would work in a Word document, and that's why I really like it. What I tend to do is take the title, I highlight that, and I like to come up here and just paste that here. I then like to highlight it and put header. And what this does is I start building it out, but from this, the reason this is so powerful is that I have one of two options. I can literally start giving it commands saying, write out 7 points based on the above. So I could say something like, so let's go generate an outline of the 7 benefits of the keto diet. And let's go enter. And then JASPER.AI will automatically pull information. And this is what the difference between this and, say, an auto rewriter or any of those other tools that just spin content is very different to that, in the sense that it actually goes out and it's researched the whole of the internet, researching books, websites, blog posts, and it has an understanding of the style that you want to write in. So we could literally select the style of the voice we want. As you can see here, we've got witty, serious, Joe Rogan. I can type anything into here, and it will go away and it will actually write in that style and research and understand, versus just respinning information. It's literally writing content for me. So I can say, okay, I've got these points here. Now I want to build out information below. So they have lists of many, many commands that you can use to just keep building out your content. But what I often find easier is to go into power mode up here and then select the paragraph generator. And you've literally got all of the templates I showed you before listed down the side. So if I just delete stuff that I was previously doing, benefits of the keto diet for weight loss. Okay, so I've got the style as set to witty because I like it to be quite light-hearted, and then I can go generate AI content. Now you could write a little bit more in here if you wanted to give it more information to produce more content, but that's normally enough, I find, for a good starting point. Okay, and as you can see, it's now generated 3 options. I asked for it to generate 3 outputs, so you could do more or less, and it's given me 3 different paragraphs. And as I said before, all of these templates will do different things based on what you do. It even has YouTube ideas here for outlining your videos, outlining your video scripts. So you could use any of these different templates to make your life easier, but I tend to just use the paragraph generator the most. And as we can see, the keto diet has been getting a lot of attention lately as a possible tool for weight loss, and no wonder why. The keto diet can help you lose weight quickly and effectively. Here's how it works. Now I could use all of this or parts of it or pieces of different ones. So if I click on any of these, it opens it up and I can copy parts of it. Otherwise, what I can do is just go, I'm actually happy with the first one, and I can just paste it across and just keep reshaping and rewriting this, even formatting it properly. So when I'm ready, I can just copy and paste it and move it straight across to my blog post or for ready for reading for a video script. Now, obviously, I would want to change this to video script for myself, but you would word it in any way you want. And you can do all the subheaders and bullet points and everything else. Now, let's say that you already know what different points you've got here. And one caveat, one con I would say about using these tools is if you don't give it enough information to generate these paragraphs, you may find that some of the sentences are repetitive. So it may say a couple of the sentences here, again in another bullet point further down if we keep doing the same thing. So you will want to read through it and maybe make some changes. You can also respin sections to rewrite it by going up to rephrase. So if you were copying something from someone else's blog directly, as perhaps you couldn't get it to work in the way that you wanted or write what you wanted, or you just wanted to respin part of someone else's blog post then you can just use this, and it will automatically start to spin that, but a little bit more than the average spinner. It will actually properly rewrite it. So you can see, for example, it can only do small sections of text to begin, but it will rewrite this to make it slightly different and reworded, and you could actually just go with that if you didn't like the way it was rewritten. Otherwise, for this, it's already original, I'm already happy with it, and we'll just close that down. But as I said a moment ago, let's say that you know you're not happy with these different points. You're actually going from someone else's blog post. So let's say we've got this post here. It supports weight loss, improves acne. I can say, okay, I like the improves acne one. So I want to take the title from here and bring that across. And I want that to be my next point. So let's go back up. We can delete these again. Okay, let's remove the weight loss part. So we can see for improving acne. And then go generate again. And again, we've got 3 options here. We can go, the keto diet has become increasingly popular, blah, blah, blah. Let's go down. For weight loss, improve clarity. Okay, so it's a bit too, mentioning too many things. This one's focusing mainly on acne and skin, which is great. After all, you put into your body can have a big impact on your skin health. And while there is no one-size-fits-all solution for acne, the keto diet may offer some benefits. For starters, the keto diet can help regulate blood pressure. Okay, so there's some parts of this which is good. Another one here, skin condition, clogs pores. Okay, I like this one. So let's move that one across. And you can see how quickly you can start to build out your blog post or your YouTube video script. So whatever you're writing, you can quickly produce content with ease. Now, there are some caveats. As I said, sometimes it will be a little bit repetitive if you don't give it much information. For example, I'm only giving it about this much information. And also, it's not always going to be very good for technical things. So if you're writing blog posts on very technical matters such as technology or programming or something that really requires your knowledge, then chances are AI won't, it might be able to come up with content, but you're going to have to fact check it, as what it's pulling off the internet may not be true. So it is taking information from the internet it believes might be true, so you will need to fact check it. So that's worth mentioning. If you're doing anything technical or getting very deep into subjects, then the knowledge that the AI is pulling in and trying to work out may not necessarily be right. But if you just keep going down, we can go, okay, great, I'm happy with that. And just keep building this out. And I can also then give it additional commands, as I said before, to write the conclusions for the video. I can say do summarizing. I can say rephrase it for a 5-year-old. There's so many different commands I can give it for writing. And it makes writing your content so quick and easy. And it's very good at understanding the marketing side. This is where these guys have put a lot of money and time and effort into programming above and beyond what the AI can already do. It's already doing things like understanding calls to action and different types of marketing techniques on sales pages. So things that you might have a rudimentary understanding of, it may have even more advanced understanding than you. It also links to Grammarly, and it also links to the plagiarism checker, which is Copyscape. So it links to Copyscape, so you can check that everything is original inside one tool. Now, this does require adding some money, but you can just add, say, $5, $10, and just as you would directly inside of Copyscape, you can check to make sure that your content is original. And when you're done, all you have to do is just copy and paste that into your blog document. And they are adding various tools all the time, such as Chrome extensions to be able to start writing things straight away inside. And it really is, for me, just the best copywriting tool to produce original content. You already saw how quickly it was for me to produce all of these different sections for the video. And I can then, as I said, just get different commands, produce an entire 1,500-word YouTube video script very, very quickly. And to be honest, I can do it in about 30 minutes. But if I'm going to read through things and do some correcting, then maybe an hour. Which means normally I could only write a couple of original video scripts in a single day, where now I can do 6, 7, or even 8 if I wanted to keep working all the way through. So it really does save you a huge amount of time. And when you read through, the wording is really, really good. It actually writes better than I do in many cases. So I feel you really need to think of this as a copywriting assistant. It's like having an assistant sitting at the desk that you are giving instructions to over the shoulder, saying, oh, I just want that. And if you think about it, when you actually hire professionals, you have to give them information anyways. You have to give them examples, give them some talking points. So by the time you've done that with a professional, you could have just used those talking points and added them into Jasper.AI, and it would write something for you. So for the small monthly cost of this tool, I'm saving a huge amount of money on monthly copywriters. And the great thing is I can train my actual assistant to be able to write blog posts for me. I don't necessarily have to go out and find a very professional copywriter who chances are is going to be using a tool like this anyways, but charging me a premium for producing that video script for me to use. So I really see Jasper.AI as a great tool. There are a few caveats, as I mentioned before. Another one will be just spending the time. Use the free trial to get used to using the tool, used to using the commands. You want to make sure that you're understanding it. The reason I would say that most people get frustrated with this tool or think that it doesn't work is that they haven't taken the time to understand how these different templates work, the information that you probably want to give it, making sure you're taking the time to type in the information that it needs. Remember, just like an assistant, you need to give it enough information to be able to do the job for you. And learning the commands can just make it incredibly quickly, as you just need to type a line underneath each title or each paragraph, and you can automatically change things. So once you learn those commands and you understand how to use the tool better, then you'll realize the benefit of it. I'll admit that nearly at the beginning, I started to think, oh, maybe it's not as good as people are saying. It actually really is. Once you spend that time, so spend the free trial, really getting used to the different commands and how it works, then you will see the value of it and get some serious benefit out of it. So those are the key features and benefits of using Jasper.AI, and I have to say that it is a tool that I really do recommend using. That's it for today's video. As mentioned before, I'll put links in the video description to the Jasper.AI free trial so you can try it out for yourself. Any questions, just ask in the comments below. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and until next time.